Are we actually up? And
Football.
I'm just kind of like
Yeah.
dancing away to our intro music.
Well, there's a football game tonight, so you're allowed to dance.
Woohoo! They're home. The birds are home. Back from Brazil, well rested. And there's going to be a little reunion too
Yes.
tonight, in an honor.
Nick Foles in the house tonight. Honorary captain, retiring as an Eagle as he should. This will be his third time as an Eagle, which is excellent. It's fun. There'll be a lot of buzz in the building tonight.
Yeah, because he was traded. I mean, you know the terminology.
Yes, so he was drafted by the Eagles originally, and then traded for Sam Bradford when Chip Kelly came in, and then kind of was a journeyman a little bit. Was ready to retire when Andy Reid brought him back and was like, no, come play backup for the Chiefs.
Oh,
so he stuck around in the league. Then Doug Peterson comes to Philadelphia, brings Nick Foles with him to Philadelphia. And the rest, as they say, kids, is history.
There it is.
And now he never has to buy a drink in the tri-state area ever again.
Excellent. All right. So what time does that ceremony start? That must be just before the game? Or is it halftime?
I don't know if it's before the game or well, he's an honorary captain, so he'll get some sort of something before the game. But I would guess at halftime he would get a full thing. They'll probably put a video on and all that stuff.
Do we see that? Because usually it's commercials and commentary. Do they actually show that?
I would imagine you'd be able to find it on social media. If you're not at the game, you'd be able to find it on social media later.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Eagles will probably post something.
Okay.
They're not just gonna let that. Like, you could watch that ceremony somewhere or stream it or something. I'd be surprised if they didn't offer some way to see that. But
all right, go Birds. Go Foles.
Saying all the right things.
Yeah, there we go. What a great weekend. Hope you had a chance to get out and really enjoy as much as you could outside. So Haunt, Dorney Park Haunt kicked off on Friday the 13th. Woo! It's great. I was there. Yeah. Yeah, I learned something. Crockett, you're not a fan of being scared.
No, it's not that. It's that I wouldn't say that I'm scared, but the imagery of things. I don't really like. Yeah, I don't really like watching like really gory stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I watch I watched Game of Thrones just because everyone was like, you have to watch this show and there's only one season left, and Kate was all about it.
I couldn't get past 20 minutes of Game of Thrones. I'm like, this is too gory for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it. I can't sleep if I watch stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what, and it's not, it's just, it's not a scary, I just don't like how that stuff.
Stressful.
Not even that. It just doesn't, like, I like fun, and that's just not fun to me. I don't know how to explain it. It's I understand that I'm the minority in this thing. But
so let me ask you, it doesn't always have to be necessarily something gory, because and I think this is new at Haunt, they have a blackout. I don't know if you call that like a walkthrough or a fun house. I don't find that fun, but people love it. The scarier, the better. And all it is pitch black. You're just walking through, I'm guessing, like a maze. I'm guessing because I couldn't do it. It's completely dark, and people whisper in your ear. And you don't see them. You don't know where it's coming from. Terrifying to me, because I don't know what's coming up.
I'm on the other end of that. I think that's fun. It's the just the actual visual imagery of things. I'm like, it just doesn't sit.
There's
well
no
with
visual in this one. It's complete and utter darkness. So I guess you would like that. That to me, I can't do, because if I can't anticipate what's near me, I'm a mess. And I think they catch on when they know you're sensitive to this stuff. They really egg you on. So we went to there's one, the Bayou, I believe it's called. Very good. It's themed beautifully. Terrified, and I was told, like, oh, this is the tamer one of the ones that you can walk through at Haunt. And I made the mistake of saying something, and the person working the door heard me, and she said, "Come here. You're going to lead the group." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." She goes, Yes, I will not let anybody in until you go in. You lead the group. I'm like, all right, so everyone's egging me on to go. I walk in very cautiously, and all of a sudden I hear something slam behind me. She locked me in there by myself.
That's fun. Gotta have your head on a swivel, bro. That's on you.
Oh, my,
Kelly,
is
good
it?
morning. Russ, good morning. Oh yeah. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think and I'm usually pretty aware of things. Like I knew something was gonna come up, but I really thought everybody was gonna come in together. And I was watching so intently what was in front of me. I didn't realize
What
that that could possibly happen, that she could I couldn't believe it. I am in the Haunted Mansion by myself, and I'm banging on like a horror movie. I'm banging on the door. I'm trying to open it. I'm screaming. They finally opened it, and everybody was laughing. They loved it. Oh, it's great
great.
fodder
Now
for
I've got to do
everybody.
damage control for our show. Now we're the chump show.
Awful. Awful. But it was pretty cool the way they decorated it. In retrospect, in the moment, terrifying, but in retrospect, it's a nice walkthrough. It's cool.
In retrospect, lovely day actually after that.
Things jumping out at me. I also we went with friends. I didn't have my kids. I don't think I could walk through that with the kids. Uh, but I was with a friend and her husband, and I accidentally grabbed her husband like he was my own.
Oh, you're burying the lead in this story, babe.
So I had to
Oh boy.
apologize. I said, "I'm very sorry." And they're like, "Nah, it's fine. You know, you can rent him for the night, I guess."
Yeah. By the way, here's this card with an upside down pineapple on it. Just let us know. See, I think that's the thing. If my kids, my kids are 8 and 4. If they were really interested in doing it, I would absolutely do it with them.
Yeah.
So for now, so when that time comes, I'll cross that bridge. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess the same. I'd have to, like, really muster up that courage because I don't wanna
Says the girl
although
who was slamming on the door to let her out.
hitting on
Yeah, that
somebody
courage
else's
is in there
husband.
somewhere.
I
Yeah.
grabbed her husband, and at one point, his arms are around me because I took his arms. I went, "Oh!" I made him give me a big bear hug to protect me.
Oh boy. I think a
Yeah.
Lifetime movie just started out of this. AJ, love it. Good morning, Selena. Deb, good morning, guys. Thank you for checking in.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh,
oh boy.
boy.
All
It's
right. Well,
thrilling. It was thrilling.
yeah. Selena and Crockett confessionals on here, apparently. You sound like you were thrilled.
I just realized this is my first time mentioning it to anybody. I just
Okay.
realized that.
Well,
So you're right.
at least it's not on the internet for everybody to see.
Hi, hubby. Hi,
Yeah.
Ethan. Those are the right
He
names.
wrapped me in his big, strong arms.
All right, I gotta go.
See, look, you're sweating just thinking about it.
All
Oh
right, I
boy.
guess I
All right,
am.
everybody.
All
Have a
right.
good day.
Take care. Don't forget we have our Fuel Fest going on in Taylor Swift, a chance to see her in Vancouver. So Fuel Fest is on the way in just seconds, and the national text keyword for Taylor, that's coming up at 8 this morning.
You got it. Go Birds.
You got it. Go Birds. Wrap yourself. Oh yeah, and go Birds. Wrap yourself with someone to protect you.
Go Birds.
Good
Bye.
morning. Have a great day, everybody.